7:30 in the morning, getting a +1 today. That is Mr. Sarsaparilla Sam. So why don't you go ahead and get in the car, brother, and let's get this gold adventure started. 7:30 in the morning, it's time. Gotta get up early to get that gold.
Gotta get that gold.
Oh, yeah. Oh my good lord. He's ready. He's ready, Jim. All right, let's do it. What is up, team? We are back out at the East Fork for another day, but I brought with you the one and only.
Oh yeah.
Sarsaparilla Sam.
What's up, guys? How's it going? We're gonna find some gold today.
Searching for gold, panning, digging, whatever. With two people is always so much easier. And to find more gold, you just need to move more dirt. And so we're gonna move as much dirt as possible today. So we're gonna go ahead and get the sluice box set up, and then we're just going to plow through as much material as we possibly can. We're gonna start in one area over here, and then we're gonna kind of move to another. We're gonna kind of explore this area. We've kind of been all over this spot.
Kind of masters of this land.
Gold
This is our
masters.
land now.
This is masters. So yeah, we're just gonna dive right in, and I'm gonna show you guys what I get in the first pan. I'm gonna keep showing you what I'm getting, what we're getting in the pans. When you bring out, a gold buddy for the day, you go splitsies. If you guys find a nugget, you either cut that nugget straight down the middle. No, you don't do that. You don't split the nugget.
You keep it. You don't tell your.
What you do is you flip a coin for the actual nugget, and then that's the person who gets it. But really, it's like they get everything else, like all the pickers and all this stuff. You basically just try to divide it up amongst the two for the same amount of volume. Split skis. And then from there, or it's like the next nugget that you find goes to them. That's kind of how it goes.
Trade off.
So that's a deal. You guys see it on camera.
All right, that is law. I'm taking this to court.
Buddy, I signed that deal out on the East Fork. All right, team, so that's what we got in our first 4 buckets right there. Not a ton. Okay, legit, not a lot. But we're definitely seeing color, and we're gonna keep following the path of what we're on. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the vial, and we're just gonna keep blasting through where we're at. All right, team, we went through a couple more buckets, and that's what we got. So, it's kind of hard to see, actually. We're going to shade here for you. There we go. All right, so that's what we got so far in our last 4 buckets. So as you can see, consistent gold, but again, nothing crazy big. I think it'll all add up. We got 2 people out here. We're gonna try to get on that chunky monkey. And Sam over here, Sarsaparilla. Woo!
Oh, hey, we find gold. We got our striker ranch.
We both got the gold fever, for sure. So we're gonna keep rocking and rolling and see what we come up with. All right, dudes.
Well,
Sam, we went through 4 more buckets, same hole, same place, and it was less than what we had before. Okay, so here's the lesson with this panning business. The lesson is this: so you don't want to get hung up in your hole just because you moved a bunch of rocks. But I'm also confident that if we go just a little bit deeper,
it's gotta go deeper.
Just gotta go a little bit deeper. There's a layer there where the gravel meets the clay. And anytime that you have sort of a combination of these layers, a lot of times what that indicates is that there was a flood. And it's a flood layer. And that's where I typically find a lot of my gold.
That's where you find the gold.
That's where you find the gold! So, I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the vial, and then Sam, it's up to you. You're the associate vice president in chief. You're the stamper of the gold. You let me know, bro. Do you want 4 more buckets in the same hole? Do you want to abort mesh, clean out the thing, and do another one?
I think we should go deeper. Let's get 4 more buckets.
All right.
And then if
assess.
it doesn't turn out, then we'll move on.
If it's less than this, we're gonna move on.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right.
We'll take a look.
All right, that's a deal, brother. That's
right,
a deal. Right here. It's a gold deal.
Go!
All right, dude bros, so last couple buckets have not been very fruitful at all. And it really comes down to it. It's like, do we stay in that hole and keep working, get really focused and try to figure out where the gold's coming from, or do we just bounce out of there? So this is what we did. I tested the left side and the right side. We're gonna do 2 buckets. The left side, there's more gold. We're gonna keep going that direction. Doesn't matter how high or lower or deep or whatever. The right side, it's pretty low. It's not surface material, and so we're just gonna see what happens. I'm gonna show you the clean out. It's not very good. by clean out, I mean just what we've got in these last 4 buckets. Sammy's over here working the sluice hard.
Ooh, baby, we're not getting as much as we were.
Sure as heck are not getting as much as we were. But 2 buckets, that's the deal. 2 buckets, and then, well, my hair is crazy. My hair's getting crazy. 2 buckets, that's what we're gonna do. 2 buckets, see where the gold's coming from. All right, dude bros, see what we got going on over here. Not a ton. That piece is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Not a ton though. All right, that's 4 buckets, people. 4 buckets, my lord. No. Yar.
Yar.
All right, there we go. That's 4 buckets right there. We're gonna make a call here. Left or right? Left or right? That piece is kind of cool. I like it. That little chunk right there. Left or right, bro? My guess is left.
Right.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, snap.
It's a bet.
Oh, it is. It's going down, brother. It's going down. I'm saying left, for sure.
Right is right.
Would you put the gold on it? No, we
Wait.
can't do
No,
that.
okay, no, that's not fair.
That's nothing. That's a
Okay,
mean deal.
that-
Yeah, I can't do that. As I predicted, there was nothing on the left side. Sorry, on the right side. Totally screwed that up. Nothing on the right side. Like just nothing. Not even a flake. Zip, zero, zilch. On the left side, at least there were some flakes. So we're gonna go ahead and give 1 more bucket for the left.
But we're strong.
But we're strong. And so this is our last bucket of the day.
Oh, baby.
I feel okay about it. I don't feel great. I've got to be honest, but
All the gold's in here, though.
all the gold's right there.
Yeah.
Let's go see what we got, brother.
Do it.
And then we'll do a final, like what we got for the whole day.
Sweet.
All right, let's go do
Yeah.
it. Last bucket of the day. In the sluice box. Perfect feed. Any gold? Any gold? Is there any gold?
No gold.
No gold. Well, we're gonna find it. I feel good about that bucket.
We'll find it. We'll find it. I'm telling you, we'll find it.
Typically the gold tends to be like 2/3 the way down in there, because when you classify it, it kind of shakes down halfway into the bucket. You'll tend to find more gold in your pay dirt once it's about 2/3 down. We're gonna keep watching. Truthfully, dudes, this has been one of the slowest days for gold panning ever. Ever. Look at my hair, look crazy. Look like I've been out in the woods for too long. Just 2 bros
Just 2 bros just
sitting
hanging
by
out.
a river. Look into a little tiny sluice box,
Digging in the dirt.
trying to get some gold. But we came up with a system here, so figured I'd share with you. We decided we were going to do a gold chant. Sounds a little bit like this.
Didn't work.
It's not working, bro. It's just,
I don't know, man.
I think I was off on my tone. That's what it was.
You know, if you
I got the shalambong wrong.
Yeah, you're supposed to go,
Shalong,
oh,
yeah,
oh,
right.
oh,
Shalambong, yeah. Oh, every time,
Next
bro.
time, bro.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Fair enough. Fair
Try
enough.
to rein it in.
Okay, that teeny tiny amount is what was left in the trailings. So basically what was in the other part of the sluice box, not in the VMAT, so the black part. That is nothing. That is dust. That is specks. I might even just lick that and throw that away. Just because that spot was so bad. There's like one little tiny other spot right there, little tiny flake. But I'm gonna show you guys what we got total. For 15 buckets, this is not a lot. What I definitely got though in my washout was tons of shotgun pellets. That's what those little things are. They're lead, and so they're very heavy, and they end up getting in your sluice box, like down in the carpet area. And that might be a little tiny piece of gold right there. Probably scoop that up, but that's really, I got more of that than anything else. All right, that's the final clean out right there. So that's It's almost the same as last time. I did 12 buckets last time. We did 15. It's okay. It's not nothing for sure, but it's not a ton either. And that little thing right there, that's actually a garnet. It's one of the little gemstones that's up in the San Gabriel Mountains. It's probably the biggest one I've ever seen, so I thought it was really neat. Went ahead and scooped that. So there we go. That's our total right there. Again, not a lot, but enough at least to make a day out of it. Enough to at least have a good time panning. But I think the conclusion is we're definitely gonna ditch that hole and we're gonna move on, and we're gonna try some quote golder pastures. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up as it helps the channel out. Comment in the comment section down below. Was this a lot of gold? Were you surprised that there was this much gold? And hit that subscribe button. We're gonna have a lot of new videos coming out very soon, and we'll see you really soon.